think you should.
What's going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video we will be looking at Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as IOTA. So shout out to, I believe it is Roger Strom. I'm going to post you up right here. Shout out to you for commenting your top altcoin for review. If you guys would like to get a shout out on my YouTube channel, please leave a comment below telling me what your favorite cryptocurrency is that you'd like me to review or look at, or just something intriguing that you'd want to show us. Leave it below and I'll pick out one lucky person every day to review. Otherwise, again, I'm doing a giveaway that it ends, I believe, April 1st. So basically you can win a free Bitcoin t-shirt, tank top. And if you would like to enter it, you have to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications, and then leave a comment below saying raffle so I know what you're entering. Otherwise, let's move on to the show. If we go on to cryptocurrency market cap and I refresh the page, you'll notice that we do seem to be having a slight pullback today. A lot of cryptocurrency does seem to be down ever so slightly, around 7, maybe 5% average. Bitcoin down 3, Ethereum down 5, Ripple down 5, Litecoin down 4. A lot of consolidation, a little bit of a pullback, but after a run like we've had the past few days, it does make sense. So the market cap is at $335 billion, a little bit down from yesterday at $350 billion. Bitcoin dominance is up, though, at 44%, so very interesting approach to the market. Looking at Litecoin, very interesting chart, I would say. Looking at the 4-hour graph, you'll notice on the RSI we are trading sideways, so that is a good indicator that we can move higher. We are also retesting the middle moving average. As you'll notice, we did fight the middle moving average and broke downwards, and we are now coming back up to retest that middle moving average one more time. You'll notice the green band is slowly crossing over the red band, which is an indication that we should be moving higher. We did bounce off of this line of support here right around $163 line, so we are bouncing off that to continue upwards. So that is a good sign. Looking on the daily right now, you'll notice that we do seem to be doing quite well. We are towards the 80 percentile of the crypto pennant, I guess I'd call it right now. You'll notice, I believe it's the 24th. On the 24th, we will officially hit the 80% mark of this pennant flag, and that is a good indication from previous pennant flags Litecoin has formed that we should go up higher. Now, once we do, you do get to see, though, that we are starting to move up and retest E right now, or test E. You'll notice on this Elliott wave triangle, we did touch D right here, and we are now looking for an E before a possible breakout. And I do anticipate Litecoin, after much consolidation from last year's run, that we should be expecting a pump, bringing us to higher highs. Slowly but surely, I expect. Looking a little bit more in depth, you'll notice there is a slight uptrend right now. We did bounce off this and shoot way up, but we are pulling back ever so slightly with the rest of the market. But we should be continuing to go higher, and I do expect tomorrow we should see some more movement upwards after we pull back a little bit. If you look on Bitcoin, you'll notice we're kind of doing the same thing. You'll notice right here that we are still continuing up, and we did retest that middle moving average just like Litecoin. You'll notice these are almost identical charts. So I want you guys to take a look at that. Here to here, almost identical. Reason being is these cryptocurrencies piggyback. You'll literally see the same pattern with Bitcoin and then with Litecoin. Same pattern. So expect when you see Bitcoin break out or when you see Litecoin break out, expect the other one to do the same. We do seem to be coming back up to retest that middle moving average, but we did find support right at the $8,600 range, and we did bounce right off that, and we should be expecting to move higher. What we are looking for in Bitcoin and Litecoin is to break this middle moving average on the 4-hour chart. Once we can break above this, we can start moving back up and expect to see an E. and then a breakout. So definitely pay attention to those two things because that's very important in crypto right now, in Bitcoin and Litecoin. Now let's just redraw Ethereum to get a better view on what exactly is happening. Sorry, let's get off that. We're going to go to the daily chart. And now I want you guys to take a look at this. This is it. If you guys don't see this downtrend clear as day, then I don't know. I don't know how to help you guys. But this is a clear downtrend. Hard to find resistance. A lot of resistance. Hard to find a line of support. This is probably the best one right around here. They're already drawn. I'm just going to highlight them, make them a little darker. Little darker, there you go. And then maybe one right here. Make this one a little darker. Basically, these are the two lines of support we're looking for Ethereum before we can move up higher. Basically, this resistance that's pushing down Ethereum is going to stay that way, and we are going to continue to stay bearish. Even though we are oversold on the RSI, we will continue to stay bearish until we can break above this line right here. So that's pretty much key support. You'll notice we are trading sideways though, so that is a good indication that we will be retesting that downtrend shortly. You do notice that the green band did cross over the red band, indicating that we will be continuing to go lower. But basically what I'm looking for with Ethereum before we can see any type of breakout is for it to come back and retest this 475 level, if not break down and retest that $430 level. Basically to see whether or not we can maintain or support this price. We're going to fall down, retest here or here, and eventually pop up out of that downtrend and move up higher. But I wouldn't put any money into Ethereum, and I do expect it to continue going down farther until it can break this line right here of resistance. Now, I'm no financial advisor, so whatever you do with your money is completely your responsibility. I'm just giving you my personal evaluation and my personal opinion on the market and what I would do. Moving on to IOTA, let's get a good look at this. Going on to the daily chart. Very interesting, almost similar to Ethereum if you ask me. There is a slight downtrend. I want to say something like this would be a nice looking trend. Now there is some above, but you'll notice how these are there's a lot of wicks here, but for the majority it seems to be either trading above this line or below it, acting as resistance or support. Now looking at the horizontal lines, there is support right here. Ooh, did not mean for that to be that color. But there's also more support that it found right here as well, which is very interesting. So basically, what I would do with IOTA right now is I would purchase IOTA only when we see it break below this downtrend right here. I'm going to zoom in on the 4-hour. And what I mean by that is it hit resistance, it hit support at the $1.03 range, and then it went right back up to retest $1.50. But I would expect it to go lower right now. I would expect it to funnel down into this range right here. And I wouldn't invest in IOTA until it broke down and got somewhere in this range. This is a very good range to purchase IOTA, I'd say. I really, really, really don't think it can go below that bottom trend right here, because if you move into the past, sorry, I'm just going to go onto the 4-hour chart. The daily chart, and you'll see what I'm talking about. It most likely won't break below here because this is way too much support, as you can see. Honestly, your best bet would be to wait for IOTA to funnel down and hit right here. If we can stay above this line and break above this trend right here, I would invest in IOTA for a short-term trade. Wait for it to run up and then buy in. But if it breaks below, expect to catch it down here in this range. So this circle that I drew would be more or less a little bit bigger. So something like this. This is a good range to be purchasing IOTA on the daily chart. but I honestly don't see it breaking $1.03. I expect it to funnel down into here and then pop up out of there. And once it breaks a little bit above, then I would put money into IOTA and run it up and make some money before it starts to hit support. I mean, it starts to hit resistance in other areas like here, and then there's another one right here. But hopefully that has helped you guys. That's pretty much going to wrap up the video for today. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.